catchphrase that I say at the beginning of every video to help establish branding. I'm 2Qs, or this channel is 2Qs, or well, I mean, I am 2Q. I'm not technically, I'm not literally named 2Qs. Anyways, like the title says, I got some new boots. The USD Carbon Team Boots from 2018. The long story short of why I'm switching to these boots from what I was skating right before this, which was the Rems HR 2.0, is because the Rems were pretty heavy. Like, they're probably some of the heaviest boots out there. And the USD Carbons are going to be on the complete opposite end of the spectrum. They are crazy light. So I'm looking forward to trying out some lighter boots. So I put them on as soon as I got them. Just wore them around the house to, one, make sure they fit, and two, help establish at least somewhat of a small mold of my feet in the boot, and help them stretch out a bit. You can definitely heat mold these boots. I didn't do that, not for any reason particular other than just I never got around to it really. So I was wearing them at home, watching the Leafs play in the playoffs, which if you're a hockey fan, that kind of gives you a time frame of how long I've had these for. And fun fact, I was actually born in Mississauga, which is right next to Toronto. So I am by default a Leafs fan. Not necessarily proud of it. But enough about that. I took my new boots out to one of my favorite parks in Arizona, and I had them set up with the 50/50 frames and dead wheels. Got some wax out and got to work. Definitely needed some more wax. And I was wanting to try out Royale stances, which instead just turned into learning front sides on coping. And trust me, there's about 1,000 shots of me overshooting and just rolling up on top of the ramp there. But I figured we didn't need to include that because that would have been 75% of this video. I definitely wanted to test out some spins just because of how light these boots are. But I'll be honest, I was still kind of scared from the last time I had done any sort of spin, was when I was trying to throw those 540s and ended up falling and hurting my ankle. So I was a little hesitant, but after throwing one and not dying, I just continued to throw more and more and more. And at one point I ended up over-rotating and almost doing a 540, and honestly I wasn't happy about it.
Here we go again. God damn it.
I knew at that point that I was going to have to at least try to purposely throw a 540.
The phone is dead, but this camera's still running. If you're new to this channel, this tends to happen every few months. I start getting close to doing a trick, I get closer and closer, and the trick is visualize yourself doing the trick, visualize yourself landing the trick, get out there and do it. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go over there, do a 540, I'm gonna skate over here, I'm gonna say, see, I told you visualizing your tricks is what does the trick. I'm gonna turn off the camera, go home and start editing this. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why you visualize the trick before you do it. Thank God, that's been like a year's worth of work right there. messed up ankle, broken sunglasses. Man, USD Carbon's amazing skates. They'll make you do tricks you didn't know you could do.
My next experience with the Carbons was a big wheel setup. I took advantage of them being UFS and borrowed some frames and wheels from Benno. And then Benno, Mike, and myself all went out and did some big wheeling around town. It was a lot of fun. It was something different, and even though I have nothing to compare the boots to with big wheels, they felt great. It almost felt like that's what they were made for. So if you're looking for something versatile and something that can do both aggressive and big wheel, the Carbons are a great option. That's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one.